Let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting LA Clippers. At guard, Bones Hyland. At the other guard, Buddy Hield. At forward, Bobby Portis. At the other forward, Jean-Charles. The center, D'Angelo. The head coach of the visiting team is Tyronn Lue. Let's bring out the starter for your Washington Wizards. Man in the middle, 6'10", number 35, Marvin Bagley III. At shooting guard, 6'6", number 24, Curry Houston. The other guard, 6'4", number 13, Jordan Poole. Starting at small forward, 6'9", number 8, Charlotte Abdia. At forward, 6'9", number 33, Kyle Kuzma.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight David Aldridge. And right now, a brief look at the power rankings here at the end of November. It's interesting to see how the teams compare. You look at the Bucks. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
Check in. Doesn't matter who they're playing. I know it's still early in the season, but they may turn out to be the team to beat.
And the Clippers starting 5. They've got Buddy Hield. Jean-Charles is out there with Bobby Portis. Then it's Bones Hyland. And it's Khan in at the center position. And for the Wizards, Poole and Kispert are the guard set. In at the forward positions, Avdia and Kuzma. And it's Bagley in at the 5, roaming the paint. All right, Greg, here we are on the day before Thanksgiving, a very special time of the year. Any favorite Thanksgiving traditions or foods for you or your family?
Oh, Kevin, I'm a sweet potato pie lover, but I tell you, man, I love it all. I can't wait.
It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And the layup's good off the glass.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
And so the Los Angeles Clippers get the first points of the ballgame. Poole the pass to Bagley. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. A fantastic stretch this group has strung together. 8 wins and counting.
Well, this is a basketball team that's really humming right now. And what you love is they're working together as a unit, which makes it fun to watch. What I'm curious about here is when teams start to adapt and take away their best strategy, how do they keep the streak going? Really, really interested to see how this plays out.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Pass to Hield. Here's Jean-Charles. In the game against Boston, very impressive. Outside Portis. They get the rebound. Khan, and he gets it to go.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
And Washington has possession. The Clippers getting the bucket.
Clippers foul. Jean Charles. First personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Poole. Bagley the screen. Poole no good. Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against the Celtics.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
And that's not an easy environment to play in. To score at the rate they did on the road says a lot about their intensity and focus.
And both free throws good for Highland. GA, when it comes to the Wizards, they have a pretty spotty draft record over the past decade.
Kevin, it's tough to get things right in the draft. Plus, they have just had poor lottery luck, only selecting higher than 8th once in the last decade. But they have passed on some superstar-level talent.
And the shot goes down.
Just soft touch in the mid-range right there by Kyle Kuzma. Just accepting what the defense is willing to concede.
Healed outside. Rebounded by the Wizards. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
Well, what did them in was all the missed free throws. It could have been a much different outcome.
I thought the frustration at the line was evident, and it makes it easy on the defense when you're not capitalizing once they put you at the free throw line.
Now, here's Bagley. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game.
And at this stage, this is where Bagley feels most comfortable. Knows he has the size and touch to score inside.
There's the double team with Abdia for 3. And Jean Charles gets it to go. Jean Charles has got 5.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You look at the Clippers. They've got the #1 record in the conference, and because of it, each night out, their competition is going to bring it right at them.
And for Los Angeles, what an ideal start for them this season. It takes some teams a while to kind of come together. Not this group. They were ready right from the start.
And what a good feeling it is to play such high-quality basketball so early in the season. This kind of start sets the foundation for what could be a monster year. There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Here's Jean Charles. 5 points in the game. And it goes down 2 points. 7 points in the game.
And this is the attack mindset you want to see coming into the game.
Get it to the right guy, get a high percentage look, and that's the kind of game they want to play tonight.
Kuzma can't get it to go.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Now, here's Poole. 14 points from him the last game against Chicago.
And what a wrecking ball defensively, seen by the 4 steals he had in that game.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Here's Highland following the bucket by the Wizards. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. And Jean Charles gets it to go.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And so it's Abdia with it. He brings it up for the Washington Wizards. 7-point differential. Pass to Poole. 3-pointer. The Clippers grab the miss.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now, here's Poole. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game. And so here are the Clippers, following the miss by Deni Avdija.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Here's Kispert. 14 points from him the last game against Chicago. Avdija with it, outguarded by Hield. Kispert wide open, he fires. Nailed from three-point land.
Yeah, just sensing the defensive overcommitment there. Avdija making them pay with the right timed pass.
Highland against Poole. Back to Highland. Clock at 6. Sean Charles passes to Cobb. Hield with a screen on Bagley. They get it again. Hield outside. Pass to Sean Charles. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for Buddy Hield.
And guys, his effective field goal percentage is trending in the wrong direction over the past 5 games. Shot discipline hasn't been the best. He'll be looking to play a smarter game tonight.
Wizards trail by 8. And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
Here they come, DC family. It's your Wizards answer.
And here's a look at some numbers for Hield. This past month, he's really set himself apart. He's getting around 20 points per, 2 assists, and 3 rebounds. He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it to me is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
Fires the 3. Avdija with the rebound. Washington's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. And there it is for him. Kispert's got 5.
Well, you want to see that level of unselfishness from Jordan Poole, wanting to involve his open teammates.
Greg, it's not the first skill you think about, but Jordan Poole is unreal at the foul line.
I mean, led the league in 22 at 92.5%, beating out teammate Steph Curry by 0.2%. Poole's always been amongst the league leaders in attempts.
Guys, I think it's obvious Bones Hyland has talent on the offensive end as a scorer. But for this guy to really make it, he's got to find a way to be efficient and consistent.
And the Wizards making a change here. Koulibaly's checked in. Lopez, he's checked in for Los Angeles.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Pass to Avdija. Here's Poole. Happy to see that one go in for a second make and 5 attempts.
You see the elusiveness of Jordan Poole, able to make his mark on the interior.
Here's Jean Charles. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
And here is Kispert. On the wing, Koulibaly. Defended by Portis. Kispert kicks to Poole. Bagley sets a screen for Poole. Shoots over Hyland. Again, the miss by Poole.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from. You want to command the defender's respect.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now, here's Avdija. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Chicago.
And the other thing, guys, he really got after it on the backboard. What a complete game for this guy. This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Lopez, a screen on Poole. Highland passes to Lopez. Greg, looking back to last season, the Clippers had one red-hot stretch.
That's right. They went on that 26-5 run between December and February. It finally showed how dangerous that team could be when healthy.
The first one falls. And the way the Wizards like to play, Greg, you can expect them to get out and run.
Yeah, they're young and they can fly, right? They've got speed and athleticism to get up and down the floor. They'll push the tempo as much as you allow.
Hield against Fultz. On its way from Gibson for two. The basket good off the assist from Fultz.
Well, Markelle Fultz trying to be a better floor general, on time and on target. Do that consistently.
Highland against Fultz. Jean-Charles passes to Collins.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Wizards trail by 9. Gibson with the screen on Hield. And here's Fultz. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Here's Holmes, and it's blocked. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here.
Wizards ball.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Jordan Poole.
For your Wizards, number 33, Kyle Kuzma.
There's 1:59 left in the first. Kuzma kicks to Fultz. Shot clock at 2. Gibson for 3. He can't get that one.
He's got to know not to take that shot when he's so closely defended.
Clippers moving the ball around. Here's Hield. And again, the Clippers good for 2.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Outside Gibson. Up top Kuzma. And it's blocked. Here's Jean-Charles. Defended by Gibson. Yep, that one goes in there. He's got 10. Breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Clippers.
Their defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate, wasting no time shutting shooters down here with authority.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
Highland finds Hield. Here's Jean-Charles. Kahn, guarded by Fultz, uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Clippers lead by 15.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Pass to Coulibaly. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Boy, smart decision from Kuzma right there. Skilled getting the basketball to his teammate.
Highland deciding where to go with it. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
The assist.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass. And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. Back right after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but This one has been one-sided so far. And quite a position here for the Clippers to be in. What do you think, guys?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Kyle Kuzma is out there with Holmes. And there's Fultz. Then it's Coulibaly. And it's Gibson in at the 3 slot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards. Doubled by Holmes. Pass to Curry. Here's Coffey. He's defended by Coulibaly. Lopez passes to Cobb. 5 on the clock. Here's Coffey. The Clippers keep it alive. Man with it. To the paint. Here's Kahn. And it's good for 2. 16 points for him.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Fultz against Curry. Fultz dishes to Gibson. Shoots a fader. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. Here's Kahn, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing. Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Back to man. Doubled by Holmes. Pass to Coffey from the arc. Drills it from outside. Coffey's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Of the 2 offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
Now Curry. Nothing on the board. Pass to Coffey. Kahn, guarded by Fultz. And it's good. Looking quite sharp with 10 of 12 shooting tonight.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Brook Lopez started off, of course, as a post scorer. He's completely reshaped his game over time, becoming a three-point threat and a defensive stopper. He said, I tried to focus more on being a pillar at the defensive end, someone my teammates can rely on. I'm always talking in the paint, letting them know I'm there to back them up. Kevin?
He's got great communication skills, David. Thanks for the report. Los Angeles making a switch here. Rounds checked in. Man gets the bucket.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here.
Washington
Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust.
DC fans, a big round of applause for your Wizards, UNC.
Bobby Portis has checked in for Lopez. Hield comes in for Brown. And John Charles has subbed in for Amir Coffey. And so it's Washington with it. It's Holmes, high post. Here's the teardrop. And it's good, 2 points. So, Doris, here's a question for you. Should the NBA widen the court? Because the corner 3 now is such a staple in these offenses.
That's exactly right. One of the most coveted, Kevin, because the proximity of the shot is so desirable. Here's what we know unequivocally. There's no way they're going to widen the court because it would take out some of the money-making courtside seats. That's not happening.
Recently, Doris, the Clippers have had their most successful stretch in franchise history.
Well, think about it, Kevin. They've only missed the playoffs twice, going all the way back to 2012. They made their first conference finals in team history back in 2021. Not bad for a franchise that had one of the worst win-loss records in league history.
Pass to Coulibaly. Out left to the wing. The 3-ball. The shot's good from Kuzma. Kuzma's got 8.
Yeah, you know that Kyle Kuzma has three-point range, boy, and he's got the green light.
In the corner, it's Hield. It's rebounded by Coulibaly.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Kuzma kicks to Fultz. Holmes setting the big for Fultz. Back to Kuzma. 6 to shoot. Not going to go that time. Clippers leading by 15. Here's Jean-Charles. And then jammed down as he goes right over Markelle Fultz.
Well, Hield knows you're going to give him a significant amount of attention. He uses that to find the open teammate.
Pass to Kuzma. Holmes setting the big for Kuzma. Another miss by Kuzma. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Jean-Charles passes to Mann. Doubled by Holmes. There's the triple. Here's Kahn. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. 22 points for him.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Fultz kicks to Holmes. Fultz with the ball. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. On the wing, Coulibaly. Spins. Pulls from the top of the key. Fultz, no good.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Here's Jean-Charles, guarded by Holmes. Jean-Charles passes to Kahn. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
The Clippers have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6. Bones Hyland is checked in for Los Angeles. Outside, Avdia. For 3, Kispert. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Hield can't hit. Washington's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them.
Come to me.
Hyland against Kuzma. Bagley with a screen on Hyland. The Wizards with another miss.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Taking a look at Washington, they've had a very slow start to the season so far, down in the bottom half of the conference. And so Poole will bring it up for Washington. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Bucks in Milwaukee. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them.
Yeah, ferocious at the rim. Bagley can finish with power or finesse.
Kahn, defended by Bagley. Hield with the bucket.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Bagley sets a screen for Kuzma. Trying to find Bagley and gets it to him. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Wizards. On Saturday, they'll be playing against Damian Lillard and the Milwaukee Bucks. Then on Tuesday, they'll face off against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And looking at the schedule, it isn't ideal in terms of the upcoming games with the amount of quality teams they're going to be playing, but it's also a good chance for you to get some confidence and really see just how good you are.
And Jean-Charles gets it to go.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Here's Poole. That's a bucket. His third of the game. He shot the ball 7 times.
Really good example of Jordan Poole using his skill to create the needed separation.
Looking back at the 2019 draft, Jordan Poole was picked number 28 in Dorsey. He's already experienced the highs and lows of the NBA.
Well, Kev, let's remember that was a stacked draft class, and I think what you've seen from Jordan Poole is this incredible ability to hunt shots, to be willing to be a focal point on the offensive end. Let's remember, he's won a championship in his career, and that's something you can never take away.
And Washington making a change. Koulibaly's checked in. Now, here's Poole. He's got 6. And he's good on the 3-ball. Poole's got 5 points now in the quarter.
I'll tell you, he's playing with much more discipline here in the second quarter. He is waiting for good opportunities and capitalizing.
In the corner, it's Hield over Koulibaly. Hield can't hit.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
And that's foul number 2. Maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Poole finds Kispert. Right side Bagley. Pass to Poole. Misses the 3. Clippers leading by 22. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
I am simply blown away by his accuracy. He has made every shot, and what's most important, his team is winning.
Washington shooting 38% in the second quarter. Offensively, they look a little bit confused. Poole against Highland. And Poole gets it to go.
One thing about Jordan Poole, he's got all the shots in his bag, including the floater.
Here's Jean-Charles. He's got 25. Here's Highland. Here's Kahn. Avdia with the rebound. Avdia's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Now here's Kispert. Guarded closely. Poole against Portis. And Poole gets it to go. Poole's got 13.
Boy, this guy has been terrific. The rest of the team, however, struggling.
Pass to Jean-Charles. Kahn, defended by Bagley. They kick out to Hield. Offensive rebound. Here's Kahn, and that one good. 27 points for him.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Poole the pass to Bagley.
Second quarter, 2 minutes.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
15 fouls.
There's been a lot of turnover in Washington, Doris, over the last few years. Where do you think they go from here?
I think the first thing they're looking for, Kevin, is obviously a cornerstone around which to build your team. Recently, it was Bradley Beal. Now they are looking for someone to step up and be their guy.
1:44 left to play here in the second quarter. And he comes up with the deuce. Jean-Charles has got 27 points.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Here's Kispert. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a 3-point opportunity.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Markelle Fultz has checked in for the Wizards. Clippers leading by 22. Here's Jean-Charles. He's got 27. Ball's knocked loose. Pass to Hield. Shot clock at 5. Lets the 3 fly. Jean-Charles' shot is off.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
Fultz kicks to Poole. Inside, here's Bagley. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. In the corner, it's Hield. No good on the 3.
Frozen. Guy is just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
Outside, Bagley. Here's Avdia. Got a piece of it, and he gets it back. Back to Bagley, and finished off by Bagley.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the boards.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
Kahn in all around the rim that time before dropping in. And so it's Los Angeles cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Coach, what have you liked about your team's performance so far?
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Thanks for being with us, and let's get straight into it with the players of the week. Looking at the East, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, the Greek Freak, always a great pick for this award because he's so consistent. Gives the team an anchor on both ends. He's always getting better, and his teammates love playing with him. Such a great guy.
And moving on now to that first half, tough sledding so far for the Wizards.
Their opponent is beating them up on the boards, and they're not taking it well.
No, they are not. It's been pretty embarrassing. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Washington with the ball. Setting the floor for the Clippers. We've got Bobby Portis. Buddy Hield is out there with Bones Highland. And it's Kahn in at the center. And finished off by Bagley.
Oh, and how about squeezing the orange as tight as he could there before the stuff?
Yeah, no way he's going to lose that thing on the way up. Here's Highland, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
First personal foul.
While we have a break, we can see which teams have made the most of their second chance opportunities over the last 10 games. The Clippers, number 1.
I mean, you love their aggressiveness, not settling for one shot offensively, but really running down those loose boards and converting for extra points.
He hits the second from the line. Wizards trail by 21. Bagley with a screen on Highland. The 3 from Poole. The Clippers grab the miss. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Marvin Bagley picks one up.
Boy, Bones Highland's got a thin frame, but you can see he is unafraid of contact, earns a trip to the foul line.
And both free throws good for Highland. The Wizards shooting here about 46% for the game. Pass to Poole. The tray. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
You can tell Jordan Poole from the opening tip was determined to make an impact, and he does that best with his scoring.
Highland's shot is good. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. The Wizards are trying to stay motivated for their rebuild. Kyle Kuzma says you have to change your approach a little bit. And it's like, what do you do it for? For me, it's about development every single day. Take care of your body, work hard, watch film, be studious, and find beauty in the struggle. Kevin?
And like you said, David, making it work every single day. Great approach. Going inside, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Poole, the pass to Avdia. Shot clock at 6. Fires the 3. Kuzma can't get it to go.
Listen, that's a look he can hit, but right now he can't throw it in the ocean.
And a wide open look for Portis. Kept alive. Shoots over Kuzma. Grabs the rebound again.
Rebound after rebound after rebound.
Oh, GA, he is crashing the glass with energy. I love it.
Highland loves the feel of the basketball in his hands, so good to see him effective being off the ball, but ready to fire when he catches it.
Washington calls timeout.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Deni Avdia. He's right around 13 points a night, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. Well, fans of this team will take this kind of production from him without hesitation.
I tell you, he has been a solid contributor. They have called his number, and he has delivered for them.
Poole kicks to Kispert. The wide open look here for Kuzma. No good again that time.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
And we know Kuzma's always been a terrific scorer, but Greg, he's developed as a passer over time.
And Kevin, early in his career, Kuzma wasn't called on to be a leader, but he's grown into that role, and he puts effort into orchestrating for his teammates.
Back to Poole. Pass to Kispert. And Kuzma has it in the corner. The 3 from Poole. Can't get it to go. Shooting 47% on 7 of 15 attempts. Outside Portis. Clippers moving the ball around. Portis sets the pick for Highland. Outside Portis. Here's Jean-Charles. And another 3 for the Clippers.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Bagley sets a screen for Poole. Pass to Bagley. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. And again, Washington no good.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Poole, the pass to Avdia. Back to Poole, and they get it. Sinks the three-pointer. Poole's got 6 in the quarter.
Challenging this D with the 3 ball. That's his second from distance this half, and he also hit one in the first half, too.
Now Highland. 14 points for him. Kahn, defended by Bagley. Portis for 3. Bagley with the rebound. Well, the Wizards shooting pretty terrible here in the third quarter at around 30%. Tipped away. Avdia dishes to Kispert. Kuzma outside. Poole on the wing. 19 points in the game. Puts up a 3. Kuzma can't get it to go.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net. That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Here's Jean Charles, defended by Avdia. The offensive rebound. Outside Portis. Good on the three-point shot. Portis has got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, more and more you see big men working on the outside shot, and this guy has one of the better ones in the league.
Back to Poole. Floats one up, and it's denied. And they're running. Jean Charles passes to Kahn. That one good for 2. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Clippers.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Coulibaly, he's checked in for Washington. Back to Poole. No good. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Kahn, defended by Bagley. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
4th team foul.
It's been several possessions since they've converted.
And they've got to find a way to change that.
Now, here's Kispert. He's covered by Brown. The shot's good. Kuzma's got 10 points in the game.
All Kuzma needed was the basketball. His feet were planted. He was ready on the catch.
To the inside. Back to man. Drills the three-pointer. 6 points for him.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Here's Kahn. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
Here's Poole. He's got 19. Pass to Coulibaly. Back to Poole.
That's a nice fake by Jordan Poole. This guy finds all sorts of ways to get his points.
This is his first free throw of the game. And he knocks down the first one. Well, when you talk about the NBA going global, the last 6 MVPs, Doris, as you know, all international players.
Kevin, what I love about this is The NBA wants the best players, regardless of where they come from. There's a time where American players just dominated that award for years and years. Fact of the matter is, it's good for the game to get the baddest, best players in the world, and we've done that.
There's Lopez with the three. That one's not going to go. The Wizards shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Poole with no one around. Off target with his three.
But I love the determination, guys. It's simply not there for him right now.
Holmes with the steal. Here's the break. Some high-scoring teams in the NBA. Let's see the leaders. The Clippers, number 1.
I mean, it's an exciting brand of basketball that they're playing. They've got such deadly weapons. Teams have had a heck of a time trying to slow them down.
For Washington, they had shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
Bobby Portis has checked in for the Clippers. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Pass to Coffee. To the left wing. Now here's Brown. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Just 5 to shoot. Portis. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Portis has got 5 points now in the quarter. And so Poole will bring it up for Washington. Gibson setting the pick for Poole. Takes a 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
After hitting only 1 from downtown in the first half, he's exploded with 3 since.
Pass to Brown. Lopez up top, guarded by Holmes. Lopez, no luck.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Poole, the pass to Kispert. Here's Koulibaly. Holmes, that's a screen. Koulibaly with it. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Gibson finds Koulibaly. Kispert, no good.
2 minutes.
LA's gone to the three-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them. Pass to Brown. Back to Lopez. Now here's Portis, defended by Gibson. Brown outside. And here is Portis. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Portis has got 7.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Wide open. Jump shot is good that time. Koulibaly's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, surprised he doesn't have more shot attempts. He's been accurate. You'd think he'd want to take control now with them behind.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Here comes Wizards High Squad. Attention fans. Now on the court is your High Squad. Make some noise and let them hear it. It's time for T-shirt.
He's checked in for Corey Kispert.
Let's hear it one more time for your Wizards High Squad.
Here's Khan. Oh!
My goodness.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. The Wizards shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Pass to Holmes. From beyond the arc, it's good from long range. 8 points for him.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Here's Jean Charles. Now, man. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Here's Hield. Can't connect from short range. Washington shooting the ball around 43% from the floor so far in the third quarter. Coulibaly, bounce pass. No one near Fultz as he lets it go. No good from outside. Los Angeles has gone downtown a lot since halftime. They've missed 5 of their 9 attempts out there. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
"17 seconds left in the third quarter. And here's Poole for 3. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Los Angeles. Way out in front. Their lead at 38 points as we close out the quarter. This has been a one-sided matchup, and I don't see any signs of it lessening. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And Los Angeles guys shooting 64%. Beautiful all-around play by this offense. Coulibaly is out there with Markelle Fultz. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And there's Richaun Holmes. And it's Gibson in at the small forward position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. And the Clippers call time here.
Let's hear it for you. Clippers substitution. Number 13, D'Angelo.
Kahn guarded by Holmes. Pass to Coffey. The kick out to Brown. Fires from deep. Rebound by the Wizards. Left side, Gibson jacks up a 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Gibson's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Wizards. Man with it. Holmes covering. Brown the pass to Kahn. And Gibson over to help. Takes the 3. Moon with the bucket. Moon's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, that's a case where your teammates are showing trust in you, and he comes through with flying colors.
Kuzma outside. Pass to Coulibaly. From outside the arc. That's tipped. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here.
With Washington.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. 4 on the clock. Down low. And Holmes throws it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Back when you played, Greg, the offseason was more of a dead period for the league. Not anymore. They want to make it year-round. Every month, something's going on.
Kevin, I love Vegas Summer League. It's given us some extra hoops. It's created a ton of excitement for the future and also the trades and signings. The NBA is a 12-month-a-year league.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Doubled by Holmes. Here's Brown. That's another rebound.
Collecting yet another board.
He's been everywhere. Just sensational.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
Here's Fultz. Rebound by the Clippers. And stolen by Kuzma. Now here's Fultz. D right on him. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Holmes, good. Clippers with the ball. Here's Moon. Pass to Coffey to the left side wing. Now, man over Gibson, and it's the Clippers scoring again.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for the Washington Wizards. We've seen the NBA feature several overseas games, Greg, the last couple years. Always growing the sport, aren't they?
And I know the fans love it. And nothing quite like seeing an NBA game in person and expanding that opportunity. Always a plus.
Washington's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Basket, good.
Now that's about intensity and focus by Kyle Kuzma. He refuses to be impeded.
Man with it. Gibson on him. Doubled by Holmes. Pass to Moon. Launches it. Rebounded by the Wizards. Kuzma's got 4 rebounds now tonight. To the middle. Looking for Koulibaly. He gets it there. And that one drops for him.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Man passes to Kahn. And got it! Another basket. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
Fultz the pass to Holmes. Kuzma outside. Pass to Fultz. 6 on the shot clock. To the inside. And Holmes throws it down.
Well, this guy knows it's his role to get his guys going. Fultz doing a nice job moving the ball.
Now Moon. Kahn guarded by Holmes. Another one goes. Incredible.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Fultz looking around. The NBA has always been a star-driven league, Greg, and that's reflected in team strategies now more than ever before.
It is. All over the league, teams now building their systems around their stars, surrounding them with complementary players and running the offense through them as much as possible.
Here's Kahn, and it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way. Wizards making a switch here. Kispert's checked in.
On the court.
Here's Fultz. Kuzma outside. The 3 doesn't get it to drop for him.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes. And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Fultz kicks to Kispert. Back to Fultz. For the 3. Kispert, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Sean Charles, and he uses the glass on the layup. Sean Charles has got 40 points.
Well, they're just riding the hot hand down the stretch, and he's been in a zone all night.
Now here's Fultz, defended by Man. And again, Washington, no good.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
It can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Kispert setting the pick for Fultz. With the drive. Stolen away. Now the Clippers moving it up. Here's Jean Charles. Boom, he jams it straight down.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Fultz finds Kuzma. Kispert with it. Picked away. And they're moving it up. Here's Jean-Charles. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And with the pace of today's game, transition defense is at a premium.
I don't think anyone was catching him on that play. That is unbelievable.
Holmes passes to Kuzma. They swipe it. And here we go. Clippers running again. Here's Jean-Charles. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Holmes kicks to Kuzma. Back to Holmes. Wizards passing it around. Greg, we see the NBA fining players for certain actions or statements.
Multiple offenders are always going to be under the microscope, Kevin. Sometimes they end up playing into those expectations, so those punishments can appear a bit skewed.
Looking at who's out there now for the Wizards. Bagley, he's checked in for Richaun Holmes. Avdia comes in for Coulibaly. And Poole subbed in for Fultz. And finished off by Bagley.
That's Jordan Poole's decision-making and pick-and-roll action sets up his teammate nicely.
And the Clippers call time here.
Clippers timeout. Fans, it's dance cam time. Get ready to dance like everyone wants it.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
Hey, guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Jean-Charles. Rebound, Washington. Bagley's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Kispert. Plays it up and banks it in. And that's 13 points here for Corey Kispert. And it's the Clippers' ball. They're on a 16-6 run. Here's Jean-Charles. Defended by Avdia. Lets it go from 11. That's good from Poole on the assist by Avdia. Avdia's got his 7th assist here tonight. And Zoe Tylen, who brings the ball up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Pass to Jean-Charles. It's stolen by Bagley. To the paint. Back to Poole. In recent history, GA, we've seen some so-called redshirt rookies really thrive in their first season.
Oh, great call, partner. Blake Griffin, Joel Embiid, Chet Holmgren, the latest, were all forced to sit out their first year, but they got to be around the team, soak up as much knowledge as possible, and you can't really argue with the results. And not only does he get all the way to the rim in traffic, but how about he goes to the reverse?
You got to be kidding me. That was awesome. Easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
Washington's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the 4th. Kispert kicks to Poole. Pass to Avdia. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And Doris says we've watched Avdia. He's a real threat from the perimeter now.
Yeah, Kevin, he's really good at a lot of different things on a basketball floor. I think the consistency from range wasn't there early, and defenders would give him a cushion. That is no longer the case. Boy, guys, when you think of Deni Avdia, great positional size, versatile on both ends of the floor, and he's unafraid of the big stage.
Bagley brings the double team. Shot by Hield, nobody around. Hits the 3-point bomb.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Clippers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
Now, here's Kispert. Tight defense on him. Poole with it. Now guarded by Hield. Poole kicks to Kispert. 5 to shoot. From downtown, it's hauled in by Los Angeles.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Good on the shot.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside, Avdia. And Kuzma has it in the corner. His three-pointer's off the mark. Lays it up off the glass.
Boy, the consistency he's had tonight has been impressive. Really steady from the field.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in as we present our player of the game.